Hello, it's me again. My last video I talked about my winch and kind of the things to watch out for. Now I'm going to put on a wireless remote. I looked at the ones at Harbor Freight, and it was bigger and it plugged in the side, and I would have had to mount it back here somewhere and plug it in and all that, and so I wanted one that was smaller that I could put inside, and I'm sure you've seen this one before with this remote, this little box I can put inside. And I got the one, instead of two remotes like this, I got the one with the little keychain remote, and I already disconnected the battery so I won't be shorting out, and took the screws out of the cover. See how much room is in here? Quite a bit. And that'll go in there probably this way, or might go this way, or could go that way. Not real sure yet. I think I'd get more clearance going this way. Also, I'm going to do something a little different. Even though the remote has a cutoff switch, the little keychain one doesn't. And if I got the grandkids in the Jeep, I don't want them to get old and start messing with it. So I'm going to put one of these safety kill switches. You flip them up and flip it down, and I'm going to put it here on the back, and then when I put the cover over it, it'll make sure it goes down. And I'll have to make a 7/16 hole, probably back here. It'll be out of sight. Then I can turn it off and the remote won't work. But I've also got the hand remote with the cable. It's 12 feet, so that wouldn't either way. And I'm glad on this particular, this is a 9,500 pound, and it's the 20 series, Gen 2, and it's got the plug-in on the side, which I like that. I think the ones on top are prone to get full of water and rot out, as they say. So I'm going to see where these wires go. I'm going to leave the antenna on the inside, and if that doesn't work out, I'll put it outside somewhere. So while I take a peek at this, I'm going to pause here for a second and make sure I know where I'm going with these wires, and then get back to that. Okay, the black wire goes to the ground, which is ground. This is ground. This is to the case of the relay. And the red one back here is the power, which goes directly to the fuse. I put the black one on, but I haven't tightened it yet. That's a bigger screw than the ground. Of course, it's running all the power to the winch motor, so that's got to be bigger. I think there's a nut down there on the bottom. Yep. Well, see if this wrench will. I don't think it's going to be big enough. Okay. Pause while I go get a wrench. Okay, I'm back. I got some double sticky tape here, and I've decided to put this with the wires up to keep them out of the way, and I'm going to pull it forward, and I've already put 2 or 3 layers on this front one because it's a little lower, and I've got space over here between there and the outer cover. So as the plug-in socket doesn't get in the way. And I need to tighten up the put the red one back here on the red one. Need to tighten that up. Yeah, wrong. Why is that the wrong one? Okay, tighten up the black ground. And the red wire for power. I had to take a little break here because we had a thunderstorm and it was a little noisy, so it's actually been a few minutes. All right, now I need to tie the yellow and white wire, which I need to cut the ends off because I'm going to splice them into these wires, and I'm going to put the switch back here, and I will tie it into these wires, or one wire anyway. So if I remove the top, I can just unplug this and take it out of the way. See, these won't have to go very far. See, I won't need to strip those because I'm going to use these splicers, connectors, in case I hook it up backwards. I can swap them around. Oops, on that one. Okay, white. Yellow's in and white is out. And I have no clue as to which one's which. Okay. Have to be one of these. Because these are blue and green. Well, I guess at this point I could try it out. Well, out is in. So it's hooked up backwards. See, it's pulling. If I push in, it does nothing. Out goes in. So, okay. Okay. Out doesn't work, but in does, so in is in. I've got to get another connector. It's a good thing I didn't need 3 because I only got 2. All right. Cut it. Out. He's out. And is in. Yay! I'm going to pause here for a minute and get set up with get a drill and what I'm going to do with the switch. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I got the, I didn't know the battery went down on my phone, so I had to back up. And already drilled the hole, a little undersize. And screwed the switch in, put the cover on with a little up there where you can see it. It'll be on the back. I'm going to disconnect it. And I put some super glue on the connections. And I'm going to cut this wire and use some of these little wire nuts and put some super glue in there so they don't come apart and rust and corrode and all that. I don't have any more of these connectors, splicers, so, and these wires will be plenty long enough. So use my Walmart stripper. Same one they sell at Harbor Freight, I think, for about $1 less. Pocket knives always work good. Now the wire's in the cover. A little super weld. Okay. I'll put the cover on later. Meantime, I'll check it out one more time. Turn the switch on, and then see when I put the cover on, or when I get done, I can turn that off. Nobody can mess with the remote and tear up something. Out, in, off, and that is it for this video. I've had some people talk about, on some of the other videos, about painting the plastic, like the end bumper on the ends of the bumper and the flares. Might do that sometime, but I've got some coming up next. Don't know when exactly. I'll get to it. Day or two maybe. I've got some of those round, 3-inch round step things. Makes it easier to get in. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm not sure when I'm going to put them on. They don't look too hard. These, they go on one on each side, and it's got the rubber tread. And they've got brackets and bolts and everything, and bolt in here, and this is it for today. There's the grandkids. Better shut her down. See you on the next one. Thank you.